Welcome to Satan is My Superhero. In this minisode, we finish up our tour through the ancient Near East and Mediterranean region, looking at the gods and deities that shaped our modern idea of Satan.
Thank goodness we're finally leaving this region. I've had sand in my crack for the last 2 episodes.
The influence of the Greeks on post-exilic Judaism and Christianity is undeniable. For obvious reasons, the Greek god Hades is considered to be an influence on the evolution of Satan. The name Hades is thought to mean the unseen one, and he was god of the underworld and riches.
I'd like to speak to the manager. I can help. What seems to be the problem? I shouldn't be here. I'm very wealthy. Oh, I see. Well, as you know, Hades is the god of the underworld and wealth. So? Well, they're intrinsically linked. You've had one, now you get the other. I'm sorry, there's nothing more I can do for you, madam. How dare you assume my gender?
Hades plays a part in the overthrow of his father Kronos and kidnaps his niece/wife, Persephone.
So, not the best of people, but in the pantheon of Greek gods, not the worst.
You kidnap one teenage niece into a forced marriage, and suddenly you're the bad guy.
But Hades is not the only Greek deity to share elements of his story with the modern devil. Phaeton, a child of Helios, wanted a turn at driving the sun chariot for a day.
Dad, can I drive? Dad, can I drive? Dad, can I drive?
His dad does let him drive. He does a terrible job, freezing the earth in some places and scorching it in others.
Sorry about that.
Zeus has to throw a thunderbolt at him, knocking him out of the chariot where he falls to his death.
So what you're saying is we have an uppity lightbringer falling to earth once again.
If I didn't know better, I would say the underlying message with all these fellows is don't seek knowledge and accept your position in life.
Pan was the Greek god of music, sex, shepherds, and their sheep.
Sex, shepherds, and their sheep?
That's right, Kiwi boy.
Might have just found my god.
Pan was the pop star of Greek gods, so early Christians probably saw his likeness everywhere. Part of the demonizing of the Greco-Roman gods resulted in Pan's appearance being a big influence on the look of Satan.
He is very handsome, but he also has a goat butt, and I don't mean greatest of all time butt. I happen to have that butt.
Pan had little goat horns and hooves for feet. This is the teenaged version of the devil you know today.
Aww, it's a baby Satan.
Moving on from Greece, Enki was the Sumerian god of creation, water, crafts, knowledge, and mischief.
Oh, behave.
You'll be interested to know Enki got himself pregnant by drinking his own semen.
He only told everyone that so they'd try it. It doesn't work, by the way.
Not particularly satanic, but I just wanted to mention the semen. Although Enki does wear a horned crown.
You know the difference between those other gods and me? I make these horns look good.
As seen with previous mythologies, horns are a common feature among the old gods. Oh, you simply must have horns, darling. Nothing screams Bronze Age god like horns. Am I right? Yes, I'm right. It was a rhetorical question. Bulls show up all the time in the mythologies of the Near East. We've seen it ourselves. The bull was regarded as a symbol of fertility.
And we've certainly seen some fertility.
Looking at you, Enki.
So horns on the head had no connotation of evil. That was never the point. Get it? Horns? Point?
Sorry for the dad jokes.
Satan is my superhero takes no responsibility for any cringing you may have experienced during that dad joke.
Dad joke, yeah.
The bull signifies crops in the field and children in the house. That's as good as life gets prior to the Industrial Revolution.
I'm just trying to make it to 40 without being killed by my own teeth.
Early adopters of Jesus and the later Greco-Roman Christians demonize Baal, Pan, Enki, and others. Harmless nature gods are turned into wicked malcontents. Those horns go from signifying food and babies in our bellies to babies in our bellies as food.
Baby?
Oh, I couldn't possibly. I filled up on puppies and kittens earlier.
It's plain to see the evolutionary pressure on the early church to put horns on Satan.
How will we know the false gods?
Oh, it's easy peasy. The false gods have horns.
And false gods is bad, right?
Oh, for sakes, not again. Listen, false gods, bad. Really bad. Like that. They're the worst. There's nothing more but this. Just look for the horns, all right? Just look for the horns.
In Egyptian mythology, there are two lords of chaos who can be loosely associated with a Satan-like character. The trickster Set murders his brother Osiris and cuts him up, dispersing his body parts all over Egypt to claim the throne.
That's extreme.
And just imagine receiving one of those packages.
I have a package for you. Who's it from? Set. Any idea what it is? Yes, and my advice to you, don't open it. Well, I'm definitely gonna open it now. I know. Nice nightmare, sucker.
Horus?
Yep.
Like whore?
Yep. Exactly.
Horus. Okay. After the murder, Osiris's son Horus... It doesn't sound right. After the murder, Osiris's son Horus challenges Set for the throne.
I call dibs on the throne.
No fair. I thought about calling dibs before you said it.
During the fight, Set attempts to sexually assault his nephew.
Gross.
When I was growing up, everyone had one of those uncles.
And remember, kiddies, don't get caught alone with Uncle Set.
Maybe Uncle Set shouldn't be invited?
The other devilish Egyptian is Apep, who is often depicted as a serpent.
Snakes. Why'd it have to be snakes?
The sun god Ra travels through the underworld at night.
Anytime I go down there, I carry my car keys between my knuckles.
Apep lies in wait for Ra in the hope of trapping him there so dawn might never come again to the earth.
It's the only way we'll get Project 2025. Through the Senate.
Ironically, it's our other devilish Egyptian, creepy Uncle Set, who protects Ra in the underworld.
I'm watching your back, Ra.
Seriously, is there really no one else who could handle this?
Over time, Set starts to get big-headed with his power, believing himself the only one who can defeat Apep. He starts telling everyone he might just let Apep win next time.
Sure is a nice world you've got here. Certainly would be a shame if anything were to happen to it.
Now remember how creepy Uncle Set attempted to sexually assault his nephew Horus, with the unfortunate name? Well, in one of the myths during one of their many battle/attempted sexual assaults, Horus castrates Set.
Not the nads! My nads! My precious nads!
Nice. And listen to Apep roasting Set after the event.
What you felt is worse than the sting of a scorpion. You will suffer from its effect forever. You will never go a good thing.
Always thought you had such a nice set of balls. Always thought you had such a nice set of balls.
And all packaged up in such a lovely scrotum.
Interestingly, in one text, Apep's name is always written in red. Some scholars believe this was significant and red was the colour of malignance.
Well, now I'm offended.
Set was also depicted in art as having red hair. Because of this, he was associated with foreigners and became a god of foreign trade.
Oh, that's nice. All the redheads have a patron in Egypt.
Welcome to Egypt, red-headed stranger. Now to get you started, here's a map to the pyramids, some complimentary tokens for the Sphinx ride, and a 20% off voucher for any mummification you'd like to get done while you're here. As my pub was so poorly researched, I can only ask, are there any other stereotypical cliches about ancient Egypt I can help you with? Yeah, what I really need is some shade.
Set's favourite food was lettuce, which, according to one myth, was covered in Horus's semen.
Gross.
Did you just mention semen again?
Yep.
So what can we take away from this look into the ancient origins of the modern devil?
The blueprints for today's Satan were laid out through the demonisation of other people's beliefs.
Religious nuts have absolutely no imagination, and that's why Satan is my superhero. Thank you so much for listening. Rate, review, subscribe, all that podcast stuff. But most of all, please give us money.
Go to patreon.com/SatanismySuperhero.
If you join our Patreon at the Third Circle of Hell, you'll receive access to exclusive content like this.
Today, dear diary, I learnt if a gas station burrito throws you into a diabetic coma and the voices tell you to pull into oncoming traffic, don't pay attention to your passengers.
It's almost like other people on a Friday night aren't at home recording their podcasts.
And as for the Lord's angels, dear diary, a bit on the whiny side, if you ask me.
Sounds racist when you say it.
I saw some things in that room I can never unsee, and learned a valuable lesson about knocking.
I just remembered this boy, I guess we're still officially dating, when I was 14, called Ra.
Since the accident where I nearly killed Michael, HR's words, not mine, the atmosphere in the office has been tense.
Maybe Uncle Sat should be under state supervision?
Your ideas are whack.
Lettuce used to be a lot saltier.